Hey everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 Brave New World on Deity. So, before I continue to the next turn, there's one small trick I can do. I got a quest with one of the city-states to get a trade route. And I'm also 40 influence away from becoming their ally. And as far as I know, this quest should give me exactly 40 influence. So this means I could always just pay 500 gold to kick out Gandhi, but what I can do instead is buy a cargo ship for gold, which will cost me 480, which is almost exactly the same cost as just buying 40 influence outright, but it gives me an actual cargo ship instead, and it will give me extra money for establishing the trade route. So then I'm going to use that cargo ship to establish the trade route, which should give me plus 40 influence, and it will kick Gandhi out and I will become the new ally, which will also give me wine. And extra culture, obviously. So that's exactly what I did. That's a good use of 480 gold. I normally wouldn't spend 480 gold to buy a cargo ship at this stage of the game, but the reason why I did it is specifically to get allied with that city-state. Again, I could have just spent 500 gold to kick Gandhi out and become allied with this city. So spending 480 gold for the cargo ship is just an alternative way of getting allied with this city. And I also get a cargo ship for that price. So it's a good deal as far as I'm concerned. If I paid just 480 gold just for the cargo ship alone, then it wouldn't be worth it. So now I can establish the trade route. And again, this should give me 40 influence. At least I don't think I'm wrong about that. And Gandhi is 39 ahead of me, so I will kick him out. Meanwhile, one of my city grew, so let's reassign this guy here. I'm about to hook up Silk, which will start Will of the King Day in my capital, because my capital demands silk, so that's nice. It should accelerate its growth nicely. I'm already adding food to my capital using a cargo ship, as you might remember, so that will help even more. And I'm about to finish Artist Guild. I will assign specialists to that ASAP. I need to get some great works and I need to get some extra culture. I would actually almost be tempted to use my first great writer to get a culture boost, because I actually want to get consulates right now instead of unlocking rationalism, because with consulates I could get friendly with all of the city-states if I pledge to protect them at the same time, because this will raise my resting point to 30 and I need 30 influence to be friendly with them. So I'm going to grab consulates. I would normally go for rationalism, but since I already unlocked patronage, I think it's worth doing this. So now I'm not going to pledge to protect them just yet. I'm going to wait for my resting point to go up to 20 and then pledge to protect to get the last 10 points. So I'm actually going to revoke protection here. Actually no, I don't have to. I already have 6 influence here, but I won't be pledging to protect any other city. Because again, I can wait for my influence to go up to 20 and then I can pledge to protect. If I pledge to protect right now, if one of the AIs attacks that city-state, I would get a choice between losing relations with that leader or losing influence with the city-state, which is not the choice I want to make. Right, I got my great scientist, so I'm not going to use him for academy. I need to get to industrial era ASAP, because some of the civilizations are already there. And I'm just going to use him to finish physics research. And I might even finish printing press. No, one more turn, but that's good. Let's keep moving. And I just got +1 happiness from that Uluru, so that's also nice. Let's finish this road. That will give me a little bit of extra money. And before I send my worker to the north, I'm going to build one more farm near my capital. My capital will need as much food as it can get. So that's why I'm prioritizing tiles near my capital instead of tiles around here. I'm already happy with this city's population. At least this is not as high priority as my capital, because my capital is going to need 8 specialists, if not more. So I need enough population to actually be able to support 8 specialists. And 14 is not enough. No, I don't want research agreements yet. So right now my goal is to get to industrial era ASAP. I'm not too sure whether I'm going to go for industrialization or scientific theory first. but I still got time to decide, because I need to get economics for both anyway, so I'm currently beelining for economics, which is going to be my next tech. And then I could either go for scientific theory, but that would require acoustics and architecture. Or I could go for industrialization. I'm probably going to go for industrialization. There's always the risk that I won't get any coal in my territory, and that I won't be able to trade for it. But I don't think that's very likely. Even if I get 0 coal, I should be able to trade for it at least. Right, caravan needs new orders. I'm keeping this caravan because I don't really have time to get another cargo ship right now. I'm already building one cargo ship in Shoshone, and I just don't have time to get yet another one. Let's explore up here. Can I go through here? Yeah, I can. Right. Oh yeah, I need to assign specialists in here. I knew I forgot about something, but that's okay, that's only one turn. And I need to remember about this university. Can I get a normal open borders deal? Yes. I don't mind having open borders with Shaka. His tourism is like non-existent. I need to be careful about open borders with other leaders though. And I will have to decide what kind of ideology I want to go for soon. The other leaders will start picking their ideologies probably in the next like 3 turns or so. I know Ethiopia has been in industrial era for a while. Ethiopia is the current science leader, so I expect them to pick their ideology fairly soon. I might have to go for one of the ideologies one of the tourism leaders picks, because then I will risk having massive happiness penalties. I still got a lot of time to decide, but it's just something to consider. Anyway, specialists, before I forget about that, I'm just going to read all of the tile assignments in this city. So remove all of that. I'm still prioritizing growth for obvious reasons, I would hope. So all of these. That won't give me a lot of hammers, but that's okay. 2 more guys. I guess I could work... Oh yeah, this one, and... I guess I could work 1 ivory. I could always go for 2 food from up here, but I think I prefer 1 food, 1 hammer and 3 gold. The city will still grow in 9 turns, so I think that's fine. Alright, that's okay. And my capital as well. So... I guess that means I have to remove the ivory to get 1 extra citizen. And assign him here. I think this is fine. Yeah, looks fine to me. I should build 1 more farm down here. For when the city grows, and it will grow in 6 turns. Wheel of the King Day is really going to help me a lot with population in my capital. Right, I should probably add something to the queue, so I'm going to need a workboat here. Actually, no, I don't. Never mind. That was my other city. Well, I could build a workboat here and send it up here, because I queued up a lighthouse after the cargo ship, so I'm going to grab a workboat in my capital and send it up here to help go shoot. But let's queue up something else. I need to get acoustics to build musicians guild. Other than that, it's time to grab a workshop in my capital. I will get workshops in my cities, I just prioritized universities first. I got 3 universities and I'm about to finish 4th one. I already got workshop queued up in Temoak, as you can see. And I think that's all of it on this turn. Do I have anything for trade? I'm just going to use the resource list, that's probably better. How are my great people? I will get a great writer in 8 turns, alright. I need to get some extra culture. So I'm actually tempted to use that great writer to get a flat culture increase. And I think I'm going to do that. I would normally use great writer to get tourism. I mean to get great work of writing for the tourism and culture per turn. But I need to unlock rationalism ASAP, especially since I already delayed rationalism a bit. So I think I'm going to use that great writer to get flat culture increase. I don't remember the exact amount, but it's quite a lot. It should be something like 800 right now. It should be at least 20 turns worth of my culture. We'll see when he arrives. Right. I'm going to get started on a road. I still got 2 cities that I need to connect. So the way I'm going to do that is by extending this road. That's going to be 4 tiles of a road to connect Washakie. And then I need 4 tiles to connect Washakie with Agadaika. Which is going to be cheaper than building a road right here, for example, because that would be 5 tiles. Yeah, so I need 4 tiles here to connect this city, and then 4 tiles to connect Agadaika. This will save me 1 gold per turn. Might not seem like much, but hey, it adds up. That's 100 gold after 100 turns. Okay, so I obviously won't become the new host. So I could use this to improve my relations with one of the AIs. I could improve my relations with Gandhi. He still doesn't like me for trying to steal his technology. I don't have any negative modifiers with Ethiopia. So I'm going to vote for Gandhi. I don't want to risk Gandhi attacking me. I know he's not very likely to attack me, but it could always happen. What about the Ottomans? I have 2 negative modifiers with Ottomans. Maybe I should vote for the Ottomans instead. Oh yeah, Ottomans don't like Gandhi, that's why I have negative modifier. Nah, I think I'm going to vote for Gandhi. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. I want to keep him as a friend, for now at least. I do have declaration of friendship with him, because I don't plan going to war with him just yet. I mean, he's in industrial era, he has cannons, knights and things like that. And I have nothing. I don't even have gunpowder, not to mention cannons, so yeah. Even if I focused on military production right now, I'm not even remotely ready to go to war with Gandhi. But I do plan taking Delhi at some point. At least I would like to take Delhi. I hope that's not wishful thinking at this stage. Yeah, he already has archaeology. So he's quite a bit ahead. He's one of the top 3 technology leaders. I can actually check that in a moment. So let's see, technology ranking. Technologies. I'm probably last. Yep. But I'm not that far behind anymore. I'm 7 technologies behind the leader. And Gandhi is actually the leader, along with China and Egypt. But hey, that means I can steal more technologies from them. Hopefully I will be able to steal something nice. I would like to steal acoustics from China, because then I could build Musicians Guild in my capital, and I'm going to need acoustics to get public schools anyway. I mean, scientific theory for public schools. So if I could steal both acoustics and architecture while I research industrialization myself, that would be fantastic. But we'll see how it goes. That might be just wishful thinking on my part. Oh yeah, right. 6 turns until session. I need scholars in residence to pass, because that would help me a lot. I hope World's Fair won't pass. That would be bad for me. I don't want World's Fair to pass, because I can't really dedicate production to that. And I would like to get silver rewards for the free policy. I need to get silver rewards from that, because I want to unlock the rationalist policies ASAP. I need to unlock rationalism itself, obviously, but I need secularism and I need scientific revolution as fast as possible. Did anything grow there? One of my deals ended. So I have 1 ivory to trade. Let's trade with Ethiopia then. Oh yeah, I can get 240 gold from Ethiopia.
Oh?
I need to think about which city-states I want to actually get allied with. That's not such an obvious choice actually, and I also need to watch my influence with them, because once this reaches 20 out of 30, I'll have to pledge protection to actually get to 30 resting point. I'm already protecting some of these, it seems, yeah, but I'm not protecting these. I'm only at +4 right now, so this will take 26 more turns, but I think it was worth it. Right, let's continue. I'm at 4 happiness, and I can't get any more luxuries, so I need to watch my happiness. I will probably need to get some happiness buildings in the near future, unless I'm able to trade for some luxuries. But I have a lot of luxuries, and I don't think anyone has anything for trade. Ethiopia does. And I think that's about it. So if I get desperate, and Shaka does have a crab. So if I get desperate, I could just pay them gold per turn for that, I suppose. I could also trade some of my strategic resources. Let's see, do they want my horses? Oh, I'm already trading horses, what? Or do they not want them? No, I do have 5 horses available. What about Chinese? No. Alright then. Oh, I think it's because I'm getting horses from one of the city-states. Right, that makes sense. Let's finish this connection. So, I'm actually going to gift my trireme to the city-state because I don't really need it. And I will get +5 influence with the city-state for that, which helps a little bit. That means I won't have to spend money to raise my influence with them just yet. No, I'm not going to attack Ramses, you go do that yourself. And gifting units to city-states is actually worth a little bit more with patronage unlocked because my influence decays slower. Yeah, whatever. The Ottomans and China are friends. But he doesn't like me because I'm allied with Gandhi. Or I have declaration of friendship with Gandhi, I mean. Okay, the farm is done. I think I'll send this worker up here to finish the wheat. Yes, I know the wheat has been unimproved. I didn't actually miss that, despite what some people thought in the comments. I'm just prioritizing different things. Right, oh nice, I could actually steal economics if I wanted to. I could also steal navigation, but I'm going to need acoustics and architecture to get scientific theory. So while this is not the most expensive technology that I can steal, I'm going to steal acoustics, because again, I need it for scientific theory. So let's do it, I hope they won't find out. And my spy is actually level 3 now, which is awesome. 17 turns, I'm going to keep him in Beijing, unless China asks me to stop spying on them, in which case I'll just send him elsewhere. Quite a few civilizations are in industrial era now. Ramses is in industrial era, Chinese, Ethiopia, Gandhi. So everyone is in industrial era except me and Washington. I need to get there fast, but I will be there fairly soon, in 16 turns, maybe a little bit faster if I get a great scientist. No, I won't get a great scientist. But it's okay, I will get there. How's my great artist or great writer? So, I think I'm going to use my... Oh yeah, she found out. Oh well, I'll just send my spy elsewhere, not a big problem. I'll send my spy to one of the other tech leaders. I think Egypt was in the lead as well. Let's check that real quick. World ranking, technologies, India, Egypt, China, Ethiopia. Okay. I don't think Egypt asked me to stop spying on them. Yeah, I lost my city-state. No, he didn't. So I'm going to send my spy to Egypt. Off you go. I could just continue spying on Chinese, but there's no need to. Unless I run out of civilizations to spy on after being detected, but hopefully that won't happen. So 2 more turns for economics, and I need to get my city-state back. I hope he didn't get too much influence. No, he didn't. But that's always 250 gold wasted, I suppose. I'm saving up my gold, waiting for the gold quest with some of the city-states, but the game is trolling me right now and there's no gold quest with anyone. Well, hopefully I will get one. I want to get allied with more city-states. I could just flat out drop some gold on Singapore, maybe. I could drop 500 gold on Singapore to get allied with it and kick out the Americans. I would get some extra luxuries from it, and I would get Will of the King Day in Goshut. So that might actually be worth it. I think it's worth it. If I actually buy a lighthouse as well, I could make this city grow quite fast, but I would have to spend 400 gold to actually buy a lighthouse. It might be worth it. There's no point just hoarding my gold, obviously. Alright, I'm going to bribe this city-state. I don't think Washington is going to bribe it back because he has bigger problems than that. I'm a bit of a scumbag stealing his city-state, but whatever. Okay, let's do it. It's done, so now I'm at plus 12 happiness. And how's my influence level? 91 and 82 in Singapore. Alright. So now I could buy a lighthouse in Shoshone instead of waiting for it. And this will stack nicely with Will of the King Day. Alright, let's do it. That's 400 gold. That should be worth it, considering how fast this city is going to grow now. Alright, onwards. I'm doing quite well so far. I am a little bit behind, whatever, dude. You bribed the city from me, so peace off. See, that's annoying. I was allied with this city in the first place, then he kicked me out, and when I kicked him out on the next turn, he's complaining about it to me? Cool story, bro. 76 happiness. Yeah, that's Deity for you. But hey, I'm not last. There are 3 other leaders behind me. Ethiopia is at 0, that's kind of interesting. Anyway, now I got Will of the King Day in Shoshone, and it should grow quite fast. I might be able to optimize my assignments a little bit. Yeah, I can send this dude elsewhere. So, yeah, I would have to work one of these. Not the best style ever, but I want to take maximum advantage of Will of the King Day. I will finish the cargo ship, obviously. And once that's done, I'll grab a workshop. I don't need workshops in my cities, but I'm already building one in my capital. And I finished the workboat. Let's send it up here to get the fish. That was good timing on that workboat. How's this city doing? It's doing well, I guess. I could make it grow a little bit faster. 3 turns instead of 4 turns. Yeah, that's good. One more grassland. This is actually a hill. It just doesn't look like it, but this tile is actually a hill, not a grassland. Let's keep exploring a little bit. My city is connected, so I still need to connect Timbisha, but I'll have to do that with the harbor. I can't do it with actual road, for obvious reasons, as you can see. So, oh yeah, I forgot to assign specialists in here. There, right, I screwed that up a little bit. Okay, one guy. I don't actually want to remove this though, because that gives me extra science from the jungle. I could lose some gold or 2 hammers. That will delay the lighthouse by 1 turn. I'm okay with that, I guess. Yeah, I screwed up a bit by not assigning the specialists in here. But that's what happens when you play on Deity and comment at the same time. You can miss certain things, it happens. How's my influence here? 18. So I will have... Oh yeah, no, I already pledged to protect these cities. So I will get friendly with these 3 cities in 12 turns. I still think it was worth picking up consulates in patronage. And I'm still thinking about using my Great Writer to get actual culture increase. I should get the Great Writer on the next turn. Yes, I will get him on the next turn. So I'll check how much culture I can actually get out of that. If it helps me unlock rationalism much sooner, I'm actually going to use the culture increase, but let's find out. Oh, I need to renew these trades, right. Do I want extra luxury or gold? I think I'm going to go for gold. My happiness is kind of okay right now, and I could always just pay them to get luxuries, but I'm at +10 happiness, so I don't need these luxuries. Unless I get Will of the King Day out of them in some of my cities. And breaking some of these trades for a while can actually be good, because the game will pick that specific luxury in your cities as criteria for Will of the King Day. So then you can grab that luxury again and get Will of the King Day. What are all of these units doing here? Right, so here's my Great Writer. Do I have anything else for trade? Yes, I have 2 ivory. I'll deal with that. Actually, I'll start with that, I suppose. I don't remember who that deal was with. I'll just go through everyone, I suppose. Oh yeah, with her. Let's get all of her gold and some gold per turn. No, I won't give you open borders, forget about it. 2 gold per turn, alright, so now I'm up to 521. So, I could get 345 culture, that's not a lot. I thought I will be able to get more. It would speed up rationalism, but that's what, 8 turns of culture? I don't think that's actually worth it. Oh, what? I don't actually have slots for this? Are you kidding me? That's a bit strange. I thought I had at least one amphitheater. Apparently I don't. Okay, so I could use this guy for culture increase to speed up rationalism unlock. I need to unlock rationalism and secularism as fast as possible because I'm missing out on quite a lot of science. So that's one possibility. I could just keep him in my capital and get amphitheater somewhere. But even though 345 culture is not a lot, I'm tempted to use that option. I'm going to decide that in the next part. So this one is done. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.